Hey everybody, I'm Justin.
And I'm Nick.
And we are Fantasy Football in the Zone. So now that week 5 is through and it's almost week 6, let's get straight to who you should aim for the waiver wire tomorrow. And I think some sleepers are Harry Douglas because Julio Jones, we found out today that he's out for the season due to a knee injury. Knee injury.
And Ronnie White is banged up too.
Yeah, so I think Harry Douglas could be a nice plug-in if you need a position.
A flex option.
Also, Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers liked him a lot, and he went to him a lot, so I think he could be a nice pickup. Justin Blackmon had a huge week. If he's available.
Had a huge week. I suggest you pick him up.
I don't like that he's on Jacksonville, but he's gonna get you a lot of garbage points this week against Denver because when they're gonna be throwing a lot. Also, if you need a running back, Zach Stacy could be one. He's the named starter, the St. Louis Rams starter this week in Week 6. There's not too many good running backs out there in the waiver wire.
There's not too many starting running backs out there.
And, I think you might have to, pick up somebody right now, like Percy Harvin or, Jonathan Stewart or these guys that they're banged up, but, also Michael Crabtree's another one. They're banged up and they're hurt, but, if you have an empty roster spot, you could pick them up and stash them and hold on to them, and maybe when they come back, they'll be able to perform, and that could be a nice. So if you have a roster spot, they could be a nice play. But any others? I also like Jay Cutler too.
Jay Cutler could be a big sleeper. And Alshon Jeffrey had a big game.
Yeah, he did. He had a
and if he's not owned in any of your leagues, I suggest you pick him up.
Yeah, he had a really big week. Justin Blackmon, who would you rather have, Justin Blackmon or Alshon Jeffrey?
I think Justin Blackmon's going to be the more consistent one because Jay Cutler kind of looks for Marshall, then looks for Bennett, and then he looks for Alshon Jeffrey.
I like Keith Miller as well. Also, Jeff Cumberland had a nice week against Atlanta.
Yeah.
He had a touchdown catch, but do you trust Gino's consistency to pick up anybody like Jeremy Curley or anybody?
No, I don't trust them. The only wide receiver that you might want to have on your team is Santonio Holmes, but he's banged up. So,
I like you said, I don't trust anybody consistency on the Jets. Maybe Bilal Powell, but that's really about it.
Yeah. But maybe the Jets D some week because they do have a strong team.
Also, the Bucks. What about the Bucks released Josh Freeman? So now he's at Minnesota. Do you think he has any value right now?
No, not until when he was on the Bucks, he didn't have any value. Him going to the Vikings, I don't think he's.
The only guy in Minnesota really is AP, and other than that, you really can't trust anybody. Greg Jennings really hasn't been doing anything. A lot of these guys haven't really been performing, except, of course, AP. Same thing with Jacksonville. The only guy you can really trust is Justin Blackmon. MJD hasn't done anything.
Shorts.
Yeah, but MJD hasn't done anything. But a lot of these teams, I really can't trust anybody.
Yeah.
But, anything you want to add?
No, just that, with the sleepers, don't play them over your studs. Just because your studs maybe aren't producing, don't play your sleepers over your studs.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because a lot of these people think, somebody who's doing bad, hasn't performing and had high expectations, they want to bench him for a guy like
George Bell.
Yeah, and they might have had a good week, but you got to start your studs how you drafted them, and you have to have confidence with them.
Because then when you sit him, he's going to have
a
the
big
huge week,
and you're going to be mad
at
yourself. Exactly. But tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. But do you like anybody?
Just the usual, Brandon Marshall.
Victor Cruz.
Maybe you could play Jay Cutler, Matt Forte, and then
David Wilson's hurt. He has a neck injury, so keep an eye on that.
I suggest you don't start anybody on the Giants besides really Victor Cruz.
Brandon Myers
Hakeem Nicks had a big week.
Brandon Myers hasn't done anything.
He had a big week the first week, but he's not consistent.
He won me my week 1 with that late last minute touchdown pass. But after that, I just dropped him because he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
And I dropped him for Heath Miller. And Heath Miller, I mean,
I think
Big Ben likes Heath Miller a lot. So, I think he could be a waiver wire. And that's it for now. I mean, our next video is Friday. So, like this video, leave a comment, and we might actually answer your question.
And follow us on
subscribe
Twitter at FfInTheZone.
Thank you.